Hi, in this video I will be demonstrating the setup and configuration of Windows Server 2022 on a virtual machine using Oracle VirtualBox. So first of all, we'll open up our VirtualBox, click on New, and we'll label our machine as VM2. Now we'll click open up our ISO image, click on Others, and there it is. Open this up, skip unattended installation, next. We'll keep as it is, next. We'll set our disk size to 256 GB. Next, finish. Now we'll go to setting and we'll remove the floppy disk. We'll go to networks and select host only adapter. Now we'll start. So as our VM is powering up, we'll have to wait, and there it is. We'll enlarge this and we can see that files are being loading. Now click on next. We'll keep it as default. Next, install now. And the setup is starting. We'll click on the last one. Next, and we'll accept the policy. So I have already read this, so I will just click on that box. Next, we go to custom, and now during the setup I have selected custom installation and partition of 256 GB disk into equal of 128 GB parts. So that's what I'm doing here, and we'll apply. Click on OK. We'll wait for this, and there we can see that partitioning has been done, and we'll wait for the installation. So it's almost done. And it will be default as administrator. Now I will enter my password. The password has to be strong. Click on finish. And there you go. We'll enter our password again that we initially entered. So now I have created VM2 and installed Windows Server 2022 with desktop experience using host only adapter. And we'll wait for this to run. There you go. We'll wait for our server manager to appear. So it's a bit lagging because of the internet connection, and it is running at the background. Let me just wait for that to open up, and I'll close this one. And now you can see that our server manager is showing up. Now we are going to configure the domain name using my student ID. So now you can see that our computer name in the domain is different. So we'll add roles and features. Click on next. This may take a while. So click on input, keyboard, insert control alt delete. Now we'll enter our password again. So now our server manager is running. We will cross off that box. Now we'll go to our local server And now you can see that our computer name is still the same, but we will refresh this, and now you can see my studentid.com. so we have successfully configured the domain name. So now we'll assign class C network, so we'll click on that. Ethernet, so now we'll enter our IP address. Now our default gateway, I will try to keep it same as the IP address but do some minor changes. I will just change the last number, same for the preferred DNS server. Click on OK, and we have also completed part D. Now click on OK. So now you can see that so now we'll open up our command prompt. So we will be testing our IP address whether it is working or not. So we'll write the command ping and our IP address. You can just type this and there you go, it's working fine. So by this we can confirm that our IP address is working fine. So now moving on to part E, which is all about extending a disk partition to increase an additional 64 GB. So we cannot actually extend the volume right now. We are unable to do that. So we'll open up our command prompt. So we'll write the following command as disk part now we'll list the disk, and we have 128 GB free, you can see, and we'll select disk 0 as it is the only one available right now. And now our disk has been selected. So now we'll list the partition. We'll just correct that, and there you go. So as you can see that partition number 3, the recovery we can delete that one. So first we'll select the partition 3. We write the command for that. Oh, I didn't select my partition, I went directly on deleting. So I made an error, so let me just correct that, and now we'll select partition 3, enter, and now we will delete it. Delete partition override. So the head partition will now be deleted and we will have enough space available. So now we'll close this up and we can actually extend our volume. Click on next, and now here we will so it is showing in memory MB, so we will write 64 GB in MB. Now click on next, again apply. So we have extended our this partitioning. Now we'll go back to this PC. So currently our local disk has 117 GB free. So let me just refresh this. Now it has been extended. So now we'll configure the virtual memory to use 2 GB for page caching. So by controlling Windows R, we'll have to write this command sysdm.cpl. Yeah, I made an error, so let me just fix that. I'll close this up. Oh, I'll click on OK. That's fine. Now we'll go to advanced, go to settings, go to advanced again, and change here. So we'll remove that and go to custom, and now we'll write 2 GB in MB. And now click on set. Set. OK. Close this up. So I have configured a virtual memory setting to use N2 GB paging live to support the system caching. So just restart and we are done. So now moving on to part G. To implement a storage pool with RAID on the server, I provision the operating system to use RAID 5, which provides a strong balance between data redundancy, performance, and efficient use of storage. So there are many benefits of RAID 5, one of which is data redundancy. So RAID 5 can tolerate the failure of single drive without any data loss. So for example, if one disk fails, the data can be rebuilt with the parity information across the other disk. And if another advantage is that improved disk read performance. So data is stripped across multiple disks, allowing read operation to be faster compared to single setups. And also, efficient use of disk space as no storage is being wasted, and only one drive's worth of capacity is sacrificed for parity in making it cost efficient than RAID 1 for larger array. So first of all, we'll power off our VM and we'll go to setting. So under storage, we'll click on this icon, not the green one. We'll add controller. Click on SAS, and now we will be creating hard disk for. We'll click on VHD. Next, and we'll assign 20 GB. So we are using RAID 5, so we will create a 7 hard disk. So we'll choose this one. So I've already done it for the 6, so I'll quickly finish it with the last hard disk. And now all our disk has been created. Now I will be running up my VM. We'll power that up again. So cannot see our files right now, we'll have to wait for this. So it's lagging a bit, so now we'll go to files, go to storage pool. So we'll wait for a while, and now you can see all our disks are available. So we'll click on that. Next, so we'll name our drive. So I'll just write I'll just use my name. So I'll just write my name as the disk. Click on next, and now we'll select all of the disk. All will be automatic except for the last one, that will be our recovery. That will be for recovery purposes. Now click on next, and yeah, everything seems fine. Now we'll create it. Click on create and let this be completed. This may take a while. So now once it's done, we'll close this up, and now it's there. So yeah, now it's refreshed. Now we can create a disk, virtual disk. We'll select this one, and Once selected, we'll click on OK. Next. Click on next. So now we have to name our virtual disk. So I will name it as parity. Click on next. Click on next. Next again. I'll use parity here. Click on next. We'll use simple party thin. Click on next, and specific memory we'll be using 40 GB, and we'll create this. So now it's done. We'll just close this up. And close this up. Yes, now here we'll right click on it and we'll see new volume available. So click on next, and we'll choose the second one. Click on next. Next again. Now here we'll select P for parity and click on next. Next and create. So this loading takes a lot of time, so I'll skip. So we'll close that up. And now we'll open up our files in this PC. And now we have a new volume here created. So we are done with part G. Yes, I have created a storage pool using RAID 5 which uses stripping with parity. The setup improves the performance and provides fault tolerance by allowing one disk to fail without data loss. Moving on to part H. So I will be enabling BitLocker on the system drive and safely save the recovery key for future use. So BitLocker drive encryption helps to protect data by using network-based key protector to be used to automatically unlock the BitLocker drive when computer is part of the domain or is restarted. So first of all we'll go to the server manager and add roles and features. Let me just show you. So right now we don't have any BitLocker, so we can directly access our drive. So we'll close this up. Now add roles and features. Click on it. Click on next. So click on next again. So from here we will select BitLocker drive encryption. Add features. So let me just check whether it's the right one. Oh yes, it is the right one. We'll select that one. Add features. Next. So now we'll click on install and we'll wait for the installation to be completed. So this may take a while. So let me just skip this. Yeah, now it's downloaded. So now I will close this up. And close that up again. Now open files. Okay, so the BitLocker is not showing up, so I think we have to restart our program in order to see the changes that we have made. So let me just restart the machine. Click on restart, continue. So now the machine has been restarted. This PC, and now we can turn on our BitLocker. Use password. So we'll enter our password. It has to be a strong password that meets all the requirements. So click on next. I will save it to file for the recovery key, and I'll save it. Now I'll click on next. New encryption next, and start encrypting. And now you can see that BitLocker has been applied, but we are able to access our system. So we'll have to restart the machine again. So let's close that up. Okay, before that, let me show you the recovery key. So it is saved on my desktop, and that is our recovery key. So close that up, and I will have to restart my machine. So I've already restarted it, and now once I go to this PC, here we can see that BitLocker has been applied, and now we will use the password to access it. So when we unlock it, now we can access our drive. This completes the VM2 setup with the RAID 5 and BitLocker using Oracle VirtualBox. Thank you for watching.